Hello and welcome back to my channel, your sanctuary for all things home, health, and style. My name is Timber, and as a professional home organizer, spring is always the busiest time of year in my line of work. As I'm spending most of my days organizing other people's homes, it usually just so happens that mine becomes kind of a disaster. So today, hang out with me as we reclaim my own space and get it back in a functioning order. One of the things that I usually find the easiest when organizing my own spaces are to identify those items that I know I don't have a use for anymore and can easily get them out of my house to make room for those things that serve a purpose for me. Over the past couple of days, I've really been super lazy at breaking down all of my boxes when I get something in, so I'm just going to take a few moments to do that. That was my small section that did not feel overwhelming to get me started and to get the momentum rolling. And then I decided that it would probably make more sense for me to just start at the garage door that leads into the house and just slowly work my way deeper and deeper into the garage. So one thing that I really do need to figure out a space for is our cat supplies. I was storing it in the office because that's where I kept the litter box, but now we keep the litter box in our little hallway bathroom, which literally only fits the litter box, and we just call that the cat's bathroom now. Because I really wanted my office to be serene and not have just like a bunch of stuff in it. Now we're keeping this stuff in here. My goal is to clear off the storage rack that had all the donations on it and have that be our bug out station with all of our like Berkey, our bug out backpacks, our sleeping bags, like kind of camping stuff. That way it's just all in one spot. If I can store everything on the newer rack, then at least I'll be able to have my one rack that looks really nice and pretty in the garage. So we'll see what we can accomplish. Now we have this kind of like mishmash pile, which I actually know what all of this is. So that's good. This is, these are my supplies for my chairs that you'll see in a few minutes. These chairs, I really have the best of intentions with them and I am dedicated to them. I just have had them for like a year and haven't done it yet, so not my best moment. Okay, these are garbage. Oh, the Constitution of the United States. That's always nice to have, I guess. I'm gonna go put this on my bookshelf and then throw these little pieces of garbage away. This is from my gimbal, which I've been having the hardest time learning how to use. I've had this thing for forever. I really wanted to use it for my YouTube channel, but it's so hard to figure out. If you know how to use a gimbal, please message me, comment, because I need help. Okay, this stuff I'm going to put on my chairs. This cute basket I sometimes use for laundry, so this is definitely staying. You want to help, Circle? This was my dad's bow display. I did have it in my office, which used to be the guest room, and it looks super cute there. I'm not exactly sure if we have a spot to put it in this house, but I really don't want to get rid of it because it's pretty sentimental. So I'm going to need to find a spot for this. I don't currently have one, but it's okay. This organizer we used on our kitchen counter for fruit for the longest time, and we don't store our fruit there anymore, so I think instead of donating this, I'll put it in the trunk of my car because I do like to keep some extra organizing products that I can just give the clients for free if it will work in their space. Just because you never know when you might need something, and it's nice to give stuff to people for free if they need it. So there we go. Well, as you can see, there is no shortage of freebie organizing supplies in my collection. Some of these things I have used in previous homes that I've lived in that don't quite fit into my current home, and some of them were freebies from the Amazon Influencer program and were sent to me by brands to make content for. Wherever they came from, they're in good condition and would be of much better use in somebody else's home. Now it's time to set up our bug out station with all of our emergency supplies and camping supplies. As you can see, Sean-Luc and I are just using some of these extra S-hooks we had to kind of get the backpacks off of the ground so that way we can still store things on the shelf below. This organizational system works so well for me. I love these white shelves from the Container Store and these clear bins from the Container Store. Usually when the bin is empty, I'll just flip it so that there's no label showing. I realized that this one is empty, so I'm gonna put our loose kind of camping bug out stuff in there. And then one of these days, I really want to set up a tent or something in the backyard and try to survive off of just what we have in our backpacks and stuff, to see what we really need, what we might be missing, and how we might be able to lighten our load a little bit. So, TBD. It was sent to me by Amazon, or an Amazon seller. It's a really nice blanket. I washed it. It fit in our washing machine. It was too big for the dryer, so I put it outside to dry. And this was before I had the clothesline, so I just put it on the cement, on our patio. And then one of the neighbor cats came and he peed on it. So I washed it again, and I don't know, I feel like it still kind of smells. So I think my plan for this is I'm going to roll it up really small, put it on the shelf, and then once I learn to sew, I want to sew this up into a bunch of little tiny cat beds, so that way I have a free supply to replace in our outside house, outside little cat house for the wild cats or any other possums who decide they might want to give birth in it. Okay, and then this piano is another Amazon one, but unfortunately the chip must have been broken because some of the keys didn't work. So they sent me a new one, which I need to make a video for. Hopefully that one works. And they just told me they'd do whatever I wanted with this one. I'm gonna see, maybe I can post it up for free on Facebook Marketplace, because it is a really nice, good quality piano. It sounded really good, the keys that did work. So who knows, maybe somebody knows how to fix it and would be really happy for getting a nice free piano. Now, something that I always try to caution my clients on when they have these big ideas of, oh, I'm gonna give this to so-and-so, or I'm gonna sell this, is, okay, if you want to do that, then that is a totally valid option. However, make sure you give yourself a realistic time frame of, I'm going to sell this piano right now is August 6th. I'm going to give myself 2 weeks or whatever, and if it's not gone by then, I'll throw it away, donate it, or recycle it, or whatever. And this is really great because now I have room in here to start my chairs, which will be nice. Alright, so I have all my extra organizing supplies in my trunk, ready to close up, and all my donations. I can drop these off on my way to my client's house. The garage is looking pretty good. I need to fix that. There's the pole there. And then that I need to figure out how to clean. And I need to do my chairs. But the rest of it is looking pretty good. Here's my little Facebook Marketplace pile. I'm gonna try to get all that stuff posted up tomorrow. Wash my new clothes tomorrow so I can get that bag out of here. And then I guess I don't quite have a spot for this stuff yet, but I'll probably just line it up there like I had been. But yeah, pretty happy with it. Not bad for like an hour's worth of work. I'm gonna sweep it out and then we will call it a day. Well, there's still one last cute little part of the video left, but I just wanted to say thank you so much for being here. If you feel compelled to do so, subscribe and let's embrace the art of slow living together, creating a wholesome life that's meaningful, beautiful, and attainable. I'm Timber, and together we'll make every moment at home extraordinary. Doesn't he look like an old man? She's so cute. Go. Ah! Oh my gosh. He tried to attack me. Go on. Oh my gosh. Go. I don't like you anymore. Just, okay. Go on the leaf. There we go. Oh my gosh, finally. Did you guys see that? He tried to attack. This is so chaotic. Oh my gosh. Okay.